Donelson's line not only proved problematic for Robertson and the Watauguans, it inflamed the Shawnee, who were not consulted on the treaty, and they viewed the land as theirs. Conditions on the western frontier worsened as settlers like Daniel Boone moved into Kentucky.
On September 25th, 1773, we proceeded on our journey to Kentucky, in company with 5 families and 40 men that joined us in Powell's Valley. On October 10th, we had passed over Powell's and Walden's mountains and were approaching Cumberland when the rear of our company was attacked by Indians, who killed 6. My eldest son was one that fell in the action. Though we repulsed the enemy, this affair scattered our cattle, brought us into extreme difficulty, and the whole company retreated 40 miles to the Clinch River.
In 1774, war erupted between Virginia militia and Shawnee warriors. Known as Lord Dunmore's War, it marked the first large-scale struggle for control of the Ohio Valley, a contest that would decide who could move west and who would be stopped. By what I can learn, the terrors are so great on the Holston that I'm going to the assistance of the Castlewood's men with the force that could be spared from the district. Daniel Smith to Colonel Preston. On October 10, James Robertson and Valentine Sevier, both sergeants, went out before daylight to shoot a deer and unexpectedly found the Indians advancing in line half a mile from the camp. John Haywood. Edward Swanson. They ran back to the camp and told Colonel Lewis they were soon being attacked, but Lewis said it was only some scouting Indians. Robertson told him he'd seen an acre of ground covered with Indians. 300 men were sent out. Across the river, Shawnee warriors take position. They moved deliberately, no panic, no disorder. Opposing the militia was a disciplined Shawnee force led by Cornstalk, one of the most formidable native leaders of the era. It was one of the hardest fought frontier battles of the 18th century. The Shawnee did not break, they were worn down. The Ohio Valley was not surrendered easily. Lord Dunmore's war forged more than boundaries. It forged relationships. Men who would later shape the Cumberland frontier first learned one another here under fire. These men would later serve beside Robertson as scouts, officers, surveyors, and settlers. Lord Dunmore's war taught frontier leaders a hard lesson. Native resistance was organized, persistent, and capable of stopping settlement outright.